Alrighty, welcome back, guys. We're back again. It's Friday. And yeah, you guys read the title, man. OTC, no Wick, and Martingale on the 1 minute time frame. Obviously, I'm going to be experimenting with a new strategy today called the no Wick strategy. It's a very popular, underrated Forex trading strategy. And obviously, Forex trading strategies can be applied in binary options, but it doesn't mean they're great. So yeah, obviously this strategy is inspired by two traders, Bard FX and Omar Nowick. Yeah, we're going to be using the 1 minute time frame and we're going to be trading OTC pairs only. Now, I'll be getting into exactly how the strategy works in just a moment. But yeah, just to run you guys through some things here. Obviously, 2 weeks ago, I started a new account, deposited $2,500 in the account, and I said, hey, let's have some fun with the account. Let's try out some challenges, different strategies, approaches, what have yous. And it's been great up until now. I always said to myself, whatever happens with the account happens. If we lose the money, we lose the money. If we make money, we make money. Combining the experimentation of the no Wick strategy with the unpredictability of the OTC markets and applying Martingale is almost a recipe for disaster. We're going to be risking $100 per trade, and we'll be opening probably 1 to 3 minute trade durations. That's what we'll be going for. But just to run you guys through how this strategy works, it's very simple. With a green candle, we're looking for no lower wicks, okay? So just to give you an idea here, let's take this candle here, for example. And as you can see, market structure is bullish, okay? We've got a break of structure in this area over here above this wick. We've got a break of structure. So we've got a continuation of that bullish structure to the upside. Now, on this candle right here, we got no lower wick that formed. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the bottom of that candle. We got the price level, more or less, of where that candle's bottom is. And all we're looking for is a retest of that price level. And then what we'll do is we'll go down to a lower time frame, like the 15-second time frame, and we'll be looking for some trading opportunities off this price level, off this retest of the no lower wick. Okay, so we won't be taking trades off the top of the green candles, but rather the bottom of the green candles. So here was a great trading opportunity off this retest of the bottom of the green candle. And that's what we're going to be looking for buys, essentially, is retests of the bottom of the green candles with no lower wicks. And the same thing applies for the red candles, just the opposite. So obviously we can see here, we've got a candle that recently formed on the 1 minute time frame. We've got a lower wick, but no upper wick. So we take our horizontal line and we mark out the top of the body of the candle, essentially, because it has no upper wick. And all we're doing is we're looking for a retest of that same price level at the top of the candle with no upper wick. Okay, and that's exactly what happened here. Then we'll be going down to the 15-second time frame. And as you can see, we got a pullback, retest of this price level, and then price ended up dropping off. So we'll be looking for 1 or 2 confluences, trading off these price levels. It's almost like a break and retest kind of situation. But yeah, obviously trading the OTC pairs, I don't know what to expect. Obviously, you guys know my opinion on OTC. I don't trade it. Obviously makes the video slightly more unpredictable, thrilling, and exciting. And that's exactly why we're doing it. Now, of course, it may be another situation like yesterday, where we end up winning all our trades on the stream with no losses, and we don't end up applying Martingale. So we'll have to see what happens. And of course, I highly recommend that you guys check out my free Telegram channel where I post free signals, free educational content, tons of tips and tricks that will help you expand your trading knowledge. I also have a VIP trading group, of course, where I send out daily signals Monday to Friday, 5 signals per day, trading both London and New York session. And I have a consistent win rate above 75% with a proven track record, as I do post my results every single day in the free group. And of course, in the VIP group, I do have a 15-module trading course that is accessible to any VIP member. It's free to join, of course. It's free to join the VIP group. All you have to do is sign up under my referral link, which is also in the link in the description below. And you can start with as little as $5. So I highly recommend that you guys check that out. It is absolutely free. Yeah, the links are all in the description below. But we're going to climb in right here. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. And obviously, every time we lose a trade, we're going to be doubling up. We lose a trade on $100. The next trade will be $200, and then $400, and then $800. As you know, the losses build up. If it does, hopefully it doesn't. Okay, we're going to scroll through the assets here and see what sort of setups we can find. Alrighty, so it does look like we've got a no wick candle forming over here. We've got no upper wick on this red candle, and of course structure is bearish. So I am going to mark out this price level at the top of CAD CHF OTC at 0.56784. So we just need a retest of this price level, the top of the body of this candle, and then we can look for some sells. CAD CHF has pushed up here as well. That's looking good. I'm going to look for sells. It's still, if we push above 0.56, above this candle we have over here, 0.56877, then I'm not going to look for sells. As long as we remain within 0.56784 and 0.56877. But it looks like price wants to come down here. We've got some bearish momentum that we'll be following. So I'm liking the looks of this candle, little break, and I'm going to lock in a sell. Would have preferred to get in up here, but we'll see what happens. Traders believe that in the last second, OTC pairs the trade will go against them, you know, a random spike. I've never really found that to be the case. I think it's more conspiracy than anything else, but we've won our first trade on the stream. Happy days, right? A sell on CAD CHF OTC. It was a very nice trade. Patient trade, gradual drop, and we secured a 92% payout. We didn't get a break of structure here, but although it does look like USD MYR is forming a bullish candle here with no lower wick, so we can actually mark this out, and obviously structure is bullish. So if we do get a retest of this price level, the bottom of the body of the candle, we can look for buys. But here we go. USD MYR retests the bottom of this candle we have here, and it's a big pump. It's a big pump, and I'm going to lock in a 2-minute buy right here. It's dropped off a lot. This looks like it's going to be the first loss of the stream, and it is officially a $100 loss on USD MYR. This is where the fun begins. I was actually tempted to take a 1-minute buy position on USD MYR, which would have actually played out. But we took a 2-minute buy, and in the last 30 seconds, the price went against us, and we ended up losing the trade by 22 points, which was unfortunate. So that means you guys are seeing it here, double up. $200. The joys of trading OTC, man. But it does look like Euro USD is pulling back to this 1.14011 price level, which I marked out. Obviously, we have a no upper wick red candle right here. So we're getting a retest as we speak, which is looking good to me. And we're going to continue to monitor this. Obviously, we have another candle here with no upper wick. So we've got 2 price levels which we could potentially take sells from, but I'm going to continue to look and watch. I think a 1-minute sell would be pretty good here. So it does look like we're probably going to push up to this 1.14051 price level, and then obviously we'll see if price does respect the top of this of the body of this candle, this price level. If it doesn't, then we'll obviously scrap the setup completely. Okay, so we have retested this 1.14051 price level, and I might actually look for 2-minute sells maybe. Yeah, we'll do 2-minute sells again. We're experimenting with this strategy, man. So far, it's looking decent. It's looking all right. I'm not going to lie. It is a forex trading strategy after all. If you guys do want to trade the strategy yourselves, try it out. I would probably recommend trying it out on the live markets just because it's real price data. Obviously, OTC is synthetic. I'll probably lock some sells here at any moment. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's go 2-minute sells. Does look like she's going to pull back a bit more. She could come back down to, if I had to put a target in mind, support down here, maybe. What? I suppose this is what people talk about when the joys of OTC. Hey, the joys of OTC. Oh, man. There you have it, right? 2 losses in a row. Okay, so now we're cranking it up to $400. Hey, now it's getting, now the pressure's on. Obviously, we have something here on ORD NZD, bearish structure to the downside. This candle over here has no upper wick, so once we get a retest at this price level, the top of the body of this candle, we will look for potential sells. So I'm going to favorite this. We got that retest. Let's get down to the 15-second time frame, and we're going to look for some selling opportunities. So if price does not react off this price level we've marked out here, the top of the body of this red candle, then we will scrap the setup completely. I'm just applying my regular trading logic, and I'm trying to apply it to the binary options charts, OTC charts. And I'm doing my utmost best, but it's difficult when price doesn't respect and react off certain price levels that it usually would. We kind of have, if I look at things here, we kind of do have resistance here. If you think about it, now my question is, does OTC even respect support and resistance zones? That's the real question. Who knows? I think I saw an article about OTC once where they were talking about OTC's price movement is based on past price movement on the actual asset itself, the real live market asset. So for example, ORD NZD, the OTC price movement will be based on ORD NZD's past price movement. I don't know how true that is, but that's apparently what was said in the article, and it just rinses and repeats this. And I suppose that's what forms the unpredictability. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily that you can go back and look at what ORD NZD did in the past and say, okay, well, it's going to do this, because you don't know. Like I said, it uses algorithms and patterns and all sorts of crazy stuff for price movement, essentially. Looks like price is breaking out of this consolidation. Okay, it rejected in the last second. This may have just been a sweep, getting everybody excited, everybody selling, and look, pump in the opposite direction. And I'm liking the looks of this candle, so I'm going to lock in a 2-minute sell position on $400. There we go. We've secured a W. After 2 losses, losing $100 on USD MYR, losing $200 on Euro USD, doubling up to $400, minus 239 points. And that's $368 profit. Thank you very much. Comebacks on the card. So obviously we can drop the investment amount back to $100. We're not going to keep doubling because that would just be idiotic. Look, obviously, you'll find if you trade OTC and you scroll out or you go down, let's say we go to like the daily time frame, for example, you'll see these random massive candles forming, large red candles, large green candles. The reason why these candles form is because the algorithm needs to average out what the price is currently worth between the two currencies in real life. So real price data. So for example, let's say ORD NZD So real price, real live market price is worth 1.30254. I'm just naming a random price here, price level. And if ORD NZD's price level is up at, ORD NZD's OTC's price level is up at 1.43, they need to bring it back down because it's way above what its current real market value is. So what do? They make the asset, the current pair, unavailable to trade. So if I scroll down here, you can see there are 3 pairs currently unavailable to trade. Okay, we're specifically focusing on the Euro CHF OTC and USD RUB OTC pairs. And you'll find that once these pairs become available to trade again, you'll see some massive drop in price or pump in price to average out the current value, real market value of that asset. So it sometimes happens you're in a trade and then the asset all of a sudden becomes unavailable to trade and you don't win or lose anything. It's just your trade will break even. But so far on the stream, 2 wins, 2 losses. We started the stream with a win on CAD CHF, lost the trade on USD MYR, lost the trade on Euro USD, doubled up to $400 on the 3rd trade after 2 losses, securing a $368 profit. Okay, so it does look like CHF JPY. We've broken structure here below this low we have here. So we've got bearish structure. This candle over here, we've got a no wick candle here. We've got no upper wick. So we're going to mark out the top of this candle. We've got the 176.951 price level. We're looking for a retest. And we've got that retest. So we can drop down to the 1 minute time frame. And it looks, sorry, the 1 minute, the 15-second time frame. And it's looking good because we've got a sharp drop off to the downside and a pullback. And I'll happily look for sells if price does end up respecting this price level here. If it doesn't, and it continues to push higher, then we will scrap the setup completely. Rejected back down. Okay, I like that. If we can get a nice red candle forming here, then I'll happily look for sells. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I'm going to get in right about now. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect entry. But that looks like a big W in the bag once again. Happy days. Another W, right? A minus 108 point drop on CHF JPY OTC. Because if you go to different brokers, like let's just say you go to Quotex, or if you go to a limp trade, IQ option, the price level of those OTC assets are not the same as the ones on pocket option. Different price levels. Is it the same algorithm generating different prices? Potentially. Because at the end of the day, what are OTC markets? It's synthetic prices based on previous real market data. Where's social trading? You're right here. If you go to social trading, and let's just click on this guy here, for example. Okay. You'll see that long term, these guys, they don't really make money. I mean, they'll have days where they're doing well, but long term they lose money. And these guys that open like 10,000 trades a day, I mean, what the, hold on a minute. How is it even possible to open 2,680 trades a day in a day? But what are you doing to open this amount of trades? What the hell? Even $1,738. What are you doing? I mean, look at this trading profit, minus $17,000. Man, these guys are all trading OTC. I can guarantee you that. Although we do have a no wick candle here on AEDC and CNY, and structure is bearish, of course, as you can see. So I'm going to look for sells on AEDCNY. Probably 1 minute sells. Got some consolidation here. If we break above 1.83194, then I'm just going to scrap the setup. All right, so we're gonna, although depends on the candle formation here. This might just be a sweep and a reversal. This might be a little fake out here. I'm liking the looks of this candle. Might just take a quick 1 minute sell on AEDCNY, and I will, and I shall. Nah, nothing can happen. We obviously got that bullish continuation to the upside, so that obviously didn't work out, which is fine. You win some, you lose some. We obviously took a loss on AED CNY. We have to increase the investment amount. We lost the trade on $100, so we're cranking it up to $200. This is looking good for me as well. CHF JPY. Okay, we have a bullish candle right here, bullish structure to the upside. And we're just going to mark out the bottom of this no wick candle. We have no lower wick. So if we get a pullback and a retest of the 177.536 low of this price level, then we can look for some buys. Although we do have a pullback here on CHF JPY, I'm liking the looks of this. As long as we remain within the estimated area, I'll look for buys. Look for 2-minute buys. Yep, I like the looks of that. Now, are we going to be shot in the foot here like we were shot in the foot on Euro USD? That's the question. Okay. No. Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know. The joys of OTC. All I have to do is laugh. All I have to do is laugh. You're experiencing this in real time. In real time. This is brilliant. I'm really enjoying this. This is brilliant. We lost that one in the final second. CHF JPY. So we're cranking it up again, baby. $200 to $400. Let's go. But obviously, the next trade we're going to be trading, or the next trade we open, we'll be risking $400. We've lost our recent 2 trades here on AED CNY, which was unlucky. And then CHF JPY was just taking the piss, really. So I'm going to continue to look and see what other setups we can find in the meantime. Martingale is a very popular concept or strategy approach, whatever you want to call it, in the binary option space amongst traders. And just thought I'd give it a go, experimenting with a random strategy that I came across. And it's been good so far. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if we win the next trade, we walk away in profit. If we don't, we may be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, CHF NOK, we have a no wick candle right here. We have a green candle with no lower wick, no upper wick at 8.447. So if we get a pullback and a retest of this price level, we will look for buys. CHF NOK looks like it's pulled back to the 8.447 price level. If price does end up reacting here, I will look for 2-minute buys. Just mustn't continue dropping, that's all. Liking the looks of that, I will lock in. I'm in. Go big or go home. That's another loss. 3 losses in a row. Trading, OTC. Smash a like on the stream. Smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Another loss. We're cranking it up. $800. So that's going to be the biggest trade on the stream so far. 3 losses in a row. There you have it. This was the one that probably was supposed to be the one, but it wasn't the one. Okay, ORD NZD has retested the 0.94614 price level. Starting to consolidate a little bit here. I'll look for sells here. $800. It's a big one. Are we going to go in? Yeah, I'm in. $800 loss. So we're going to crank it up to whatever we have left. $1,281.75. 4 losses in a row. There you have it. So we're going all in here. Okay, so odd NZD's formed a new no wick candle over here at 1.19056. So if we get a retest of this price level, we can look for some sells. This is what you came for. Go big or go home. Risking it all on OTC. Okay, we got a retest here on odd NZD. This is it. If we get a setup that aligns here, this is it. To be fair, price is pulled up into resistance here as well, which I'm liking the looks of. Liking the looks of this candle, so I think I'm going to take a sell here on odd NZD. That's it. Warning, your account balance is running low. Please top up the balance to continue. Go big or go home. This is the final trade of the stream. We're either making $2,460.96 or we're losing $1,281.75. Let's see what happens. And that's that. That's that. Go big or go home. 5 losses in a row, trading all sorts of OTC pairs. Obviously, looking back at it, we opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades, winning 3, losing 7. It was interesting, combining a different trading strategy with the OTC markets. I don't think I'll be doing another OTC market stream. That's for sure. Just to inform you guys, I don't trade OTC. I don't advise you guys to trade OTC. Maybe this here was a little wake-up call for some of you that trade on pocket option. We had about $2,600 in the balance, blown through. And I probably won't be touching OTC again for a very, very long time. That's for sure. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe in the future, I will do some more challenge series, different strategies, and applying better risk. Obviously, this goes against everything I preach, which is strict risk management, opening limited trades per day. I mean, I myself only open 5 trades per day. What else? Applying, being consistent, applying a proper strategy, all this stuff. But it was good. Make sure you smash a like on the stream, please. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Much love. I will see you in the next stream or video.